what your powers are. Thank you.
Thanks for your comments, Chet. Any others speaking on this subject or anything else? Okay, come forward.
My name is Grace Porter, and I'm here to give support to a possible bill that we might be able to get passed to ban K2 in St. Charles County. This is a new synthetic drug that has emerged just recently, as far as my family knows, but it's done so much damage in the past few months. This is such a dangerous drug. It's not illegal. It can be bought in the bait shop down on 94 and 40. It can be bought in filling stations. It's supposed to be sold as air freshener, but the kids get a hold of it and they smoke it. And it's much like marijuana, even more powerful. It's sold for 2 grams for $30. And these kids are buying it, 14, 15, 16-year-olds who don't have much sense. Can't be found in drug tests. Parents don't have a clue what is going on right under their nose. All they know is that their kids' grades are going down, their attitudes are changing, and they're getting in a lot of trouble. Kids that are smart, fun-loving, soccer players, and suddenly there's this big change, and nobody can figure out why it's happening. K2. It's bought right in their classrooms. My grandson used to use his Christmas money to buy new hunting boots or fly rod or new arrows for his bow. This year, all of it went for K2. When these kids run out of their Christmas money and their birthday money to buy this stuff, they're too young to be working. Where are they going to get the rest of the money? Because by that time, they're hooked on it. This stuff gives them a high, much like marijuana or even worse. They're not responsible. They're not money-making citizens. Where are they going to get the money to buy their next fix? Can you see where this is leading to? The pipes that are used to smoke this stuff are found in the neighborhoods. This stuff is just so dangerous. It's been outlawed in Europe. The convicts use it. The convicts use it because they know they can get away with it without it turning up on a drug test. Is this what we want our kids to be doing? It's in Francis Howell. It's in Wentzville. We know for sure. What other school districts is it in? We know it's everywhere. And it's right under the parents' noses, and they don't even know it. Are we going to allow this to keep being sold to our young kids in St. Charles County, or are we going to put a stop to it? Surely we're as smart as Europe.
Thank you for your comments. Are there any others? This relates to Bill number 3582. Are there any others to speak on this topic?
That's my son. 15. Perfect kid. Never had an ounce of problems. 2-month period, kid goes to hell. Grades, attitude, gets aggressive with his mother. Literally 2 months. K2. It's not just K2. It's synthetic cannabinoids. Spice. It's sold down at the bait shop, right down within a mile and a half to school. I went up and bought some. And go in the store, the guy's window's busted in. He's all having a bad day. So what happened? Oh, this damn kid's broke into my store. I'm thinking, well, no kidding. You know, you're selling the stuff out of a store. What do you expect's going to happen? And I said, you got any K2? Yeah, over there. He's got a whole display case full of it. Different flavors, watermelon, strawberry, whatever you want. I said, you know, what is all this? He said, oh, well, you don't want any of that. This is what you want. This is K2 Summit. I said, well, why would I want that one? It's a lot mellower. It's very similar to regular pot. It'll give you the same buzz. The other stuff's for the kids. This scumbag knows what he's doing. We're getting a grip on it, but here we are 3-4 months later wondering what our kid's doing. I can't test them. There's no test available. I've called DOT test stations. They can't test for it. The only way we found out what was going on was we had found his pipes. They didn't smell like marijuana. We drug tested him on the spot. Negative across the boards. In the meantime, we've got his cell phone, and he's got some kid texting him saying, hey, want to sell me some more? I need some more. I'll trade you a one-hitter for some more. And the kid was persistent enough. About 3 phone calls in 15 minutes, I called the kid's dad up and say, hey, your kid's trying to buy drugs for my son. He said, no, not my son. I've been drug testing him out for 6 months. I caught him 6 months ago smoking pot. He's clean. But you know, his attitude's not quite right. I wonder what the heck's going on here. I read him a text message, hey, he says, something's not right, I'll call you back. That's how I find out. The kid has been drug tested, he's passing his drug tests, his dad thinks he's clean, but his attitude's saying otherwise. And that's the only way we're finding out. It may seem harmless, it's not. I feel very confident that my son was only using for a period of 2 months, and it screwed this kid up. His attitude went down the drain quick. And so I'd like to see something done about it.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman? Yes.
Okay, if you would, could you next recognize Dr. Anthony Scalzo? I know he just came from work, and I think he has somewhere else that he has to be. We've asked him to come and testify. You may have seen him quoted in several of the articles that have been written recently on this K2. He's the professor and director of toxicology at St. Louis University School of Medicine. He's the attending physician in the Emergency Department Trauma Center at Cardinal Glennon Children's Medical Center. He's the medical director of the Missouri Regional Poison Control Center, and he's quickly becoming a national expert on this issue. His expertise has been sought by toxicologists and emergency room doctors around the country, and we really do appreciate him coming out on very short notice, and I think he'll have some information that'll be helpful in you making your decision on this issue.
Very good.
Doctor, thank you so much for being here.
I have some handouts. Should I file them with someone here?
Yes.
I have more than you did there. I'll take one to refer to.